Alright, random topic time. How long has it been since I've sat in front of this mic and made a video like this? I've been posting those YouTube shorts. Those are pretty easy to make and kind of fun to make as well. But I've gotten lazy making those shorts. So back to making a video, random topic time. This is the little web series that I've started doing where I just talk about anything that I want, nothing special. Things have changed in today's world, and it feels like it's not getting any better. This world is fucked. Things either suck or it just feels mediocre. Excuse me. And a lot of that has to do with social media.
Drop 'em out, let me see them titties going take along. Look at those titty gold bitties. Everybody's looking nice, nipples looking real pretty. Come on.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mommy Pig. And this is Daddy.
I'm gonna show my newborn my tits and see how he or she reacts to my breastises. You got people doing whatever it takes to get clicks and likes and trying to go viral on social media, using their family, their pet dogs, like those pet dog videos that are on YouTube. When you first see them, it's adorable, right? It's adorable. But then after a while, it's just like, okay, you're clearly doing this to get some attention. Why do you have I don't know how much a husky weighs, but why do you have your big ass dog in the face of your infant child who is 6 months old? I don't know much about dogs, but what if that dog turns on the kid for whatever reason? Can't dogs turn on you? That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about masculinity and when I think it started to die. So my first year in college, I heard about this rapper named Young Thug, and I believe that was Young Thug. The other students would tell me that he wore a skirt and he likes to wear feminine clothing, and then they would say, the male students would say, well, he's not gay, he just does gay stuff. And I would say, no, he's gay. If you have the urge to dress like a woman, you're probably gay. I've never had the urge to go into my mom's closet and wear her stockings and prance around the house, right? But then you start to grow and you look at things differently, and I didn't really think too much of it the more I got older. But nowadays, it is just ramped up for whatever reason. You got guys recording themselves on TikTok, painting their nails, demonstrating how to paint their nails. Okay guys, so I just got the turquoise green nail polish, and it's called Lemon Lime Divine. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to paint your nails. All right, you're gonna put your hand on the table, spread your fingers wide, okay, and you're gonna slowly just make horizontal little strokes, all right, while you're painting your fingernails. And it's not gay, by the way, okay? This is not gay. This is not. You're still a man if you do this, all right? Especially if you're a heterosexual man. You're still a man when you do this, okay? So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna take the brush, make little horizontal strides up and down the nail. All right, you don't want to do too much or go overboard. You don't want to get it on the skin. There are videos like that. There's other videos of men. Well, I found this one guy. He referred to himself as a bad bitch.
Happy Sunday, fams. So today, I got my nails painted because I'm a bad bitch, and the nail tech said I had nice fingers and my nails look cute, but it's gonna match my outfits in Vegas.
Yeah, so I was walking down the street and I went into the nail salon. One of the nail stylists said I had nice hands, so I went and decided to get my nails did because I'm a bad bitch, right? I don't think that dude is gay either. I don't get gay vibes from him. I think he's straight, to be honest. I think he's straight. Rappers are doing this.
My dad told me girls don't like men with dirty nails. From that point, I just always, he always had a manicure and a pedicure. So by the time I was like 15, 16, I was getting manicures and pedicures. The nail art thing probably started in my late 20s. They always disassociate this, you know, with being macho and shit. And I think seeing men push boundaries, especially straight men, I'm all for it, you know? I fuck with that. I think it's beautiful, especially in something like fashion. It's just like, there's no boundaries, you know? Do what the fuck you want, what feels right. Fashion is a statement.
It's not just professional football players or basketball players. I don't know if it's a general thing in the professional sports arena. I think Israel Adesanya, I think he fought with French tips in one of his fights. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's happening, you know? In the beginning, at one point, I would say more power to you if you like doing something that makes you happy, as long as it's legal, safe, you're not hurting yourself or anybody else. Go ahead and do it. But now, a part of me is, I'm getting kind of tired of seeing this shit. What is happening to the men of this world? Why are straight men all of a sudden coming out and painting their nails, wearing women's clothing? Why is this happening? I didn't know that Fletcher Cox, before the Super Bowl, the first time they played the Chiefs, I didn't know he had on a blouse. I did not know that. I googled men wearing women's clothing. That's one of the things that popped up. Him wearing a blouse. And this musician, Harry Styles, apparently he's been on covers of magazines wearing women's clothing, being half naked in like pink ballerina suits and some other women's garments, posing, modeling in women's attire. I don't want to see a man with makeup on. That's not what I want to see. If I pick up a magazine and I'm waiting at the dental office and I'm turning the pages, I don't want to see some hairy man in a woman's tank top with those tank tops where they show the woman's stomach. I don't want to see that shit. And then he's got his nails painted and he's got on women's jeans and he's posing like a woman and he's hairy. I don't want to see it. And it feels like it's getting like forced down my throat as well with this whole, you know, T-gender, LGBTQ and whatever organization that has half of the alphabet in it. You're seeing it in kids' movies, video games, you know, with these same-sex couples. There's this show on Netflix that I haven't finished called Bet, and it's a play on this anime called Kakaguri. One of the antagonists, Suki, he's a dude, and he's just from head to toe, just flaming. And immediately when I saw it, I say, of course, gotta put that in there. Gotta put a man with makeup on in this show. Even though all the main characters, for the most part, are women. They're girls. But you have to throw in a man who thinks he's a girl into the show. I got into an argument with a few coworkers at one of my old jobs. I said that it's weird that Dwayne Wade is wearing his wife's clothes. And it was 4-on-1. I didn't stand a chance. It was 2 gay guys, a woman, and a heterosexual man. And they all just jumped on me. Why is it weird for him to wear his wife's clothing? And I would say that it's weird, basically. It's something that a man shouldn't be doing. Well, he can do whatever he wants. And when I think about it, I should have said, you're right, he can do whatever he wants. Just like I can think whatever I want by thinking that it's weird. Boom, there you go. Rather than go back and forth with these 4, get into a shouting match, just say, okay, that's fine. You're right, he can do whatever he wants. People can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. But there are people like me who can think whatever we want. We can think that this shit is weird. We can be a little uncomfortable seeing grown men acting like women. There are men out here who would much rather prefer to see a woman in woman's clothing. Now someone might say, oh, well, rock stars were painting their nails back then, and, you know, Dennis Rodman with the wedding dress, 50 Cent and rappers had on earrings and shit. Okay, I get that. But, you know, Prince being feminine, okay, fine. But it is just getting out of control, in my opinion. Nowadays, I don't know what's going on. And by the way, those rock stars and Prince, they all had bitches, so, I mean, they still had bitches. I don't know. I just want to come on here and talk about this whole masculinity thing and dudes wearing makeup. And if anyone has a problem with me saying this shit, go fuck yourself. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not trying to come on here and say that men who wants to be feminine and act like women need to be harassed and bullied or anything like that or degraded. I'm just confused as to what is happening. When did this shit start? Please like and subscribe. That is it. I am out.